What do you think are the main causes of homelessness?
I think there's several different causes. One, I believe just through the interaction that I've had with some of the homeless, some of them leave abusive homes. They need to get out of the situation. Some of them don't have a job, and it's hard to find a job to support themselves. Some, sad to say, become addicted to either alcohol or drugs, and it's a vicious cycle that they're trying to work out of. And sad to say, there are some that just don't want to work and want that style of life.
How many people would you say stay at the shelter during its open hours?
In the Lunnington shelter, we're open from October to April. They come in at after 5:30, and they stay through 8 o'clock in the morning. We have anywhere from, I would say 10 to 20 clients, as we call them. They can come in, they get a meal, they get to shower and wash their clothes, and they all have their own bunk beds each night that they're sleeping in their own bunk bed. But I know there's a lot more that don't come to the shelter, that they camp out or they go to friends' homes. So there is a need in this community for help.
Do you do different activities that interact with the homeless?
Yes, we've done several different activities. One, we've had the homeless gentleman come to our church, which was very meaningful. Every night at 8 o'clock, there is a devotion hour that they always participate in, and I'm amazed at the knowledge that some of them have about the Bible. But the one that was really meaningful was the one we did a few weeks ago, was where our pastor talked about the Bible verse where Jesus tells his disciples that they're not servants, that they're friends, and that he wanted them to realize that, where he washed all their feet. So we decided to do that same thing, and Pastor washed their feet, and it was just very, very touching. And then afterwards, we had communion, and we did communion with each of them. And I'm always amazed at the questions that come up during devotions and the knowledge that a lot of these gentlemen have about the Bible and about Jesus. But those are the interactions that I remember the most. We sit and have a meal with them. We've had a couple come to the church and help do a couple chores around the church for us. So we try to get them more involved in the community.
How many people do you think are homeless around the world?
Unimaginable multitude of people. Millions upon millions upon millions.
What would you think would happen to homeless people in the long-term effects?
If they were homeless for a long time, they would be abusive towards any friends they might have. They might be addicted or stay addicted to any drugs or alcohol. They would definitely put a burden upon society.
What are your final thoughts on homelessness?
I don't like it. Nobody should be homeless. There is no reason in this world why people should be homeless. As rich as our company is, or our country is, There is just no reason whatsoever at all. And I would pray that our Lord God would bless each and every one of them